Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today we're talking about red potatoes and how to select the best red potatoes that are available to you and the best way to store them when you get them home for the longest shelf life. Now when you're at the store and you're choosing some red potatoes, you want to choose ones that are smooth and firm, like this one. The skin is very smooth. It does not have any wrinkles in there. You want to avoid any ones that are sprouting because that indicates that they are older. You also want to avoid any ones that have any soft, dark spots on them, cuts or bruises. And especially you want to avoid any kind of potato that has any green area that's associated with the skin. So if the skin has a greenish tint to it, that's not the best option for you. If you happen to wind up with any greenish potatoes when you get them home and you're ready to use them, please cut that area off and throw it away. It's got toxin in there that was developed from the potato being exposed to too much light, and it's called solanine, and it's toxic to humans. And so even cooking does not destroy the solanine, so it's really best to cut it off and throw it away. So when you're selecting potatoes, you can avoid that by just finding ones that look their natural color without any green in there. When you get your potatoes home, you want to store them unwashed. They need to be dry in a cool, dry, dark place that has adequate ventilation to it. They should keep well for a good 2 weeks. If it's on the colder side in your room where they're at, they'll keep a little bit longer for you. However, don't store them in the refrigerator, okay? Do not store raw potatoes in the refrigerator. That cold of a temperature, below 40 degrees, causes the starch in the potatoes to turn to sugar, and it can cause the potatoes to darken when they are cooked. So it may lead to some undesirable effects as a result. And you also want to store them away from onions for sure. Both the vegetables release gases that can cause the other ones to ripen a little bit faster than usual. So you want to keep onions away from potatoes, and that way they'll both last as long as possible. Okay, one more thing here. If you have a lot of red potatoes and you want to preserve them, check out my blog post on Red Potatoes 101, the basics. The link is below in the description box. I have complete instructions in there on how to freeze your red potatoes or dehydrate your red potatoes. Either way will work just fine. Please do not freeze them just raw, like slice them and stick them in the freezer. That is going to lead to some undesirable results. They're going to turn dark on you when you go to use them, and you may wind up just throwing them away. So if you need to preserve some of your red potatoes, do check out the blog post. There's instructions there, and it's really not hard to do. This is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. I hope this helps. Bye for now.